The NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, and the Houston Rockets starting five. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then it's Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. When you talk about him and Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Thompson. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Here's Okogie. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Durant inside. Working on James. KD's shot is off. Hachimura against Smith. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün with the screen for Durant. To the middle. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün. His first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
And the first one drops. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Şengün hits them both. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Knocked loose, stolen by Durant. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Smith against James. Left side, KD. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves outside to end the run. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got 6.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back over to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Thompson sets the pick for KD. Pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. Still without a basket. Smith, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Looking now at some numbers for Luka Doncic. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. Houston also making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Ayton. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for LeBron. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Smart against Thompson. Pass to Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Kleber with a screen on Thompson. Smart kicks to Kleber. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Shepard. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Pass to Tate. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. shoots. And it's Shepard missing.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Now, here's Kleber. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They finish off the first quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Alperen Sengun out there with Jayshawn Tate. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Shepard. And it's Davison in at the one spot. And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And coming into the season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Crawford. Unloads from 9. Reeves can't hit. Rockets trail. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. Here's Smart. Still scoreless. Hayes with the screen for Smart. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
Sengun with a screen on Smart. And Sengun throws it down.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Kleber. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Smart. A three-pointer, no good. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Shepard. He's defended by LaRavia. Here's Sengun. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Aaron Holiday. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Up top, Durant. He's defended by LaRavia. At the crossover. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside. And Greg, is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Adams nails the baby hook. Adams has got it all tied up now for Houston.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Shepard. Doncic with the steal. Luka throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to KD. Shoots over LaRavia. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. KD's got 8 points.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Back to Doncic. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. But that question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. The Rockets also changing it up. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Şengün. And Okogie subbed in for Shepard. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, Houston, a game and a half out.
And, for the Lakers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Durant kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Over Doncic. Thompson misses. And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you guys.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. .131 left to play in the first half. Ayton finds Reeves. And here is Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. 3 on the clock. Luka bullies his way inside.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Smith the pass to Durant. Houston moving it around. And then Durant with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. Pass to Okogie. And there's the drive. Out to Thompson. Smith against Hachimura. Over LeBron. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
says the Jet. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for Houston, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Smith dishes to Thompson. KD, that's for 2. The shot misses. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's stolen by Smith. Şengün inside. He's defended by Reed.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
To the inside.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Smith against Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 17. Good D by Thompson. Houston in the lead. Pass to Okogie. Thompson outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
Really got his defender off balance. That time did Doncic with that cunning pump fake.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic, just an incredible month of basketball. First in scoring. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. That free throw good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Now Thompson. He's got 6. Here's Şengün. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. LeBron slashes inside. Out to Doncic. Tries it from 9. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Durant in the corner. Good D by James.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's KD. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Back to Doncic. Down low. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. It's hauled in by Doncic. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. James, the pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, and Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Houston also making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Smith. KD on the wing. Adams taking his time here. Pass to Shepard. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Tate kicks to Thompson. Inside, Adams. A rebound by the Lakers. Pass to Kleber. Here's Reeves. Now here's Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, KD. Shoots over LaRavia. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 7. Reeves outside. Pass to LaRavia. Reeves with the screen on Durant. LaRavia finds Kleber. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 7. And here is KD. He's defended by LaRavia. Now Shepard. Back to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Adams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Vincent's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And so Adams nails both of them. Lakers leading by 5. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that one falls for Kleber. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Reeves. Beyond the arc. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün. He's out there with Jayshawn Tate. Adams is out there with Shepard. And it's Davison in at the 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer, and he nails that one right through the net. And the Lakers lead by 8.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
There's the screen. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Reeves. Şengün with a screen on Reeves. Los Angeles leading by 8. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Smart passes to Vincent. To the paint. He's looking for Hayes and finds him.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Hayes has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Shepard. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Vincent. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Count the basket.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Vincent with it. Reeves finds Kleba. Now Vincent. A 3-pointer off the mark. Holiday against Reeves. Tries it from 9. And that's good for 2.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Holiday against Reeves. Down low. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Shepard, defended by Vincent. Now Shepard, just 5 to shoot, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's LaRavia. Vincent the pass to Reeves. Launches it. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tate the pass to Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Latrey. The Lakers with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Vincent the pass to Reeves. Back to Vincent. Screen by Kleber. Vincent with it. From the arc. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Shepard. And here's Holiday. That one goes. Count it.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. Okogie's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, Durant. Launches from deep. Doncic there for the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And stolen by Ayton. James. Layup no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Outside, Smith. Durant. And that one is good.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Lakers leading by 4. James outside. Austin Reeves. Down he goes for 3.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
KD against James. Durant down low. And the rejection by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Outside Durant, 4 on the shot clock. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And LeBron nails the three.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Şengün with a screen on Doncic. Here's Durant. Şengün. And the rejection by Ayton. Thompson against Doncic. He flies in for the alley-oop block.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Rockets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.